How many times have you told yourself, if I could just stay motivated, I could finally lose this weight? You start a new plan, you are fired up, you have your meals prepped, your workouts planned, and you feel unstoppable. Then, 2 weeks later, you're exhausted, stressed, and you find yourself back in old patterns. The motivation is gone, and you feel like you failed again. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know it is not because you are weak. It is not because you don't want it badly enough. Motivation was never designed to last. And in this video, I am going to share the 5 reasons why motivation always fades, especially for women in their 40s, and what actually works instead. Hi, I am Vanessa Lettich. I am a certified nutrition and fitness coach, and over the past decade, I have helped hundreds of women transform their health, many of them after years of struggling with stop and start diets. And every woman I work with comes to me believing she just needs more motivation. And I always tell them the same thing. The problem is not motivation. The problem is a system you have been given. So let's break this down, because when you understand why motivation fails, you can finally stop blaming yourself and start building something that actually works. Reason number 1. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions change. When you first start a new diet or program, you feel excited. That excitement is motivation. It feels powerful in the moment. But emotions are temporary. No one feels excited all of the time. And when life gets busy, when stress hits, the excitement naturally fades. Most women mistake that drop in motivation as a lack of willpower. But in reality, it's just human biology. Emotions rise and fall. You cannot build long-term change on a temporary feeling. And that leads us to the second reason. Reason number 2. Motivation cannot compete with real-life stress. Think about the last time you tried to start a strict plan while juggling work, kids, or family responsibilities. For a week or two, motivation carries you, but then the stress piles up. When stress is high, your body craves comfort and energy. That is when the cravings hit, the workouts get skipped, and motivation vanishes. It's not because you are lazy, it is because stress is a stronger biological signal than a short burst of excitement. And this is why women often say, I always lose momentum after 2 or 3 weeks. That is the moment when stress wins over motivation. So if stress is stronger than motivation, what keeps women moving forward? That takes us to the third reason. Reason number 3. Motivation without structure leads to burnout. Motivation makes you want to go all in. You clean out the kitchen, you commit to work out 6 days a week, you drop calories fast. And for a little while, you can power through. But without a structure that fits your life, burnout is inevitable. You start strong, but the plan is too rigid. You miss one workout, one meal, and you feel like you've blown it all. That all-or-nothing mindset is the death of motivation. What you need is not a harder push, but a smarter structure, a rhythm that works even on your busiest days. And when you combine that with the next piece, you'll understand why some women finally succeed where others stay stuck. Reason number 4. Motivation without identity creates conflict. Most women think, I need to lose weight, but they still see themselves as someone who struggles, someone who is always starting over. That identity creates constant conflict. You are trying to act like one person, but deep down you still believe you are another. Motivation cannot overcome that internal tug of war. The women who succeed are the ones who shift their identity. They stop saying, I am trying to lose weight. Instead, they say, I am a woman who takes care of their body. That shift makes healthy choices automatic, not forced. And this is the foundation of real change. Now, this might sound big, but there is one final reason motivation fails that ties it all together. Reason number 5. Motivation ends, but systems endure. Motivation can get you started, but only systems will keep you going. A system means having habits, accountability, and support built into your life. It means you do not have to rely on how you feel in the moment. The system carries you when motivation fades. This is why women who succeed long-term almost always have coaching, community, and structure. They have something bigger than themselves to keep them on track. And this is why Plenty exists, to give you a system that works with your life instead of depending on motivation that will always run out. And this is exactly what I will walk you through inside the 7-day Break the Cycle training. For 7 days, I will coach you through the proven steps women over 40 are using to finally see results without depending on motivation. You will discover how to build a rhythm, shift your identity, and put a system in place that works even on your busiest day. It is completely free, and it could be the moment you finally stop blaming yourself and start making progress that lasts. If you have spent years starting over, if you feel like you always lose momentum after a few weeks, I promise you it is not because you are weak. It is because you have been relying on something that was never designed to last. Let me show you another way, a way that feels supportive, sustainable, and freeing. So those are the 5 reasons motivation always fades and why it has never been the solution for lasting change. Motivation is an emotion. It rises and falls. And once stress, burnout, and identity conflicts set in, no amount of willpower can carry you through. The women who succeed are not the ones who found endless motivation. They're the ones who built systems that carried them forward when motivation naturally ran out. And that is what creates real transformation, not pushing harder, but building smarter. If you want to learn how to put that system in place, I go deeper inside my free 7-day Break the Cycle training. The link is below and is the perfect way to begin.